What's up, everybody? Today is going to be the very first episode of the AGNCY Local Austin, Texas Creatives Podcast. My name is Sterling Coker. I'm going to be your host. I'm the founder here at AGNCY. We are a digital marketing, social media marketing, content creation agency. We do it all, man. We create YouTube channels, YouTube content. We create Instagram profiles, Facebook pages, LinkedIn profiles. We do a lot of content on medium.com. TikTok is a big channel we're diving into. So today is just going to be kind of an introduction channel. And so I wanted to talk about who we are as an agency, kind of who I am, some of the stuff I've gone through, and kind of the direction I see this podcast going and what I want to do with it. So so to begin, man, I guess a lot of this started with in high school. I'm 25 right now. In high school, I started these audio and video broadcasting classes, right? And so that kind of led me into getting into content creation, into videography, learning how to film and edit. I started using a lot of Macs and Final Cut Pro is my go-to. But yeah, I started out doing that, and then I was in East Texas at the time, ended up moving to Central Texas, so Austin, Texas, and ended up working for a digital marketing and social media marketing startup company in Austin, and started with this awesome guy. His name is Ramin. Shout out to Ramin at Talk to Rami. And so his company was called Optic Tour Agency, and they're still awesome out here they're out here in North Austin. And we started out meeting in a co-working coffee shop space, right? And then we slowly grew. We moved to a small building that had 2 or 3 other businesses in it, right? And we slowly grew out of that and moved down the street to an actual office. And then we ended up building a photography and video studio and podcast studio in that office. And it's still they're still running strong and going hard today. And so that's kind of been my experience. I worked with him for, it was 45 years. That's all I've done is just this digital marketing. We were a Google agency, and so Google partners, but we were a step above that, so we were a Google agency. So I did a lot of back-end stuff on Google Maps, on Google My Business, and that was, created a lot of content, a lot of fun there. And yeah, so, but probably it's been within the last 5 months, I decided to just kind of part ways and create my own agency and start my own business and go with that at it in a kind of just a different direction, at just a different angle, basically. So that's kind of what I'm up to. You can check out the team at agncytx.com. You can just check out the page and check out our team, and you can read a little bit more about us and kind of why we started. But yeah, so today's episode, I really wanted to, like I said, it's an introduction episode, but I want to talk about some software and tools that I've been using as an agency owner, and kind of the tools and stuff that have helped me out the most. So I'll just make this real quick, but the first one I want to start with is Ingrammer. So I think it's ingrammer.com. It's a really great Instagram app, right? Or Instagram kind of software. You can integrate it with your Instagram. It's super awesome. There's a feature on there that allows you to, every time that someone follows you, you can set a delay, and then it'll, in 10 minutes, it'll message them a DM. So you can be like, hey, just noticed that you followed me. Thanks for the follow. I just checked out your account. Yada, yada, yada. You can kind of open with a kind of a cold open in that way. And so I really like doing that. It's been really effective for me. So Ingrammer, great tool, great software. And another one is actually going to be it's a Chrome extension called INSSIST. And INSSIST, you can schedule on there. You can schedule out for your Facebook and Instagram. I like scheduling out my Facebook and Instagram natively to the business.facebook.com. I like using the Facebook's native content calendar and planner. I think it's just really effective, really helpful, and it's just quick and easy. But INSSIST, this Chrome extension, it has a content planner on it, and it's actually pretty good. It does depend on like the video size depends. So I think you can only like upload and schedule out a like 100 megabyte size video. I used it a lot for like my carousel slides. It was really effective for that. So yeah, INSSIST. It has a couple of other features on there. You'll have to check it out. I really liked using it. I still use it kind of occasionally here and there. I think it even had some like hashtag, some cool hashtag tools and stuff. And Ngrammer did too. Ngrammer has a really awesome hashtag research tool that I really recommend. So those are two great ones. And then the third one I'm gonna say like is honestly Canva. A lot of people shit on Canva, but it has great integrations. I like integrating it with my Google Drive. I don't integrate it with my social media channels just yet. I'm going to, with depending on the content that I post. But you know, like I said, I like posting and scheduling things as natively as possible. You know, my agency, I'm building everything around digital minimalism, so that I'm trying to use the least amount of tools and software as possible. So if I can do something natively, I'm gonna do it. So Twitter, I do it natively. I schedule those out natively. Facebook, Instagram, schedule those out on those native content calendars, and it really works well for me. But I do want to look into Canva and using it more. And there's tons of other softwares for social media management and you know doing everything all under one roof, and people like doing that. So that's an effective way to do it as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Canva has like a lot of just really awesome integrations that I don't think a lot of people use. And yeah, I think if you shit on Canva, you're just using it wrong. I think there's a right way to use it. There's a way to kind of learn it and figure it out. So those would be the top three. Ngrammer for automating DMs, you know, INSSIST for scheduling content. You know, you can, and then on INSSIST you can do the you can analyze someone's profile, see which of the hashtags they've been using the most, kind of which of their content has been performing the best. So if you have like a competitor, or say, you know, just someone's account that you really admire, you want to see, oh, how are they doing things, then you can kind of run that tool on their account, and it gives you a lot of those the data and analytics behind it. So cool stuff there. And cool stuff there with INSSIST and Canva. I actually really love those three tools and softwares. They work really well if you know how to use them. So I recommend those highly. And again, that's a lot of the stuff that we're going to talk about on this podcast. Like I said, I really want to have influencers. I want to have guests on the podcast, just people that are in the tech space, that are doing this social media stuff, that are doing the marketing stuff, that are, you know, in it. And but my goal is to try to make it as local as possible, because I do want to showcase, you know, local creatives as well as just like local entrepreneurs and business leaders. So yeah, guys, that's kind of gonna be the end of today's episode. I wanted to make it just short and sweet. It's been a rainy week here in North Austin, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just we're doing our thing here, and I think it's time for me to get back to work. So that's going to be today's episode. Take care. Follow us at AGNCYTX. Check out us on the website, agncytx.com. And feel free to comment below, reach out. And yeah, this is going to be the first of many episodes. So I'm really excited. So thanks for listening. And yeah, stick around.